George.
I got 1.05 on my watch.
Oh.
Whoa, what?
I might have estimated, I'm sorry.
Give me 0.5.
Everyone has got their PPE, their backpack, their water, and everything else they need for the day?
Yes.
Awesome. So this project is a trail reroute. We're trying to relocate a steep section of trail that has erosion on it. So we're being proactive. We're moving the trail before the erosion problems get really bad. We're going to work on a smaller reroute that's going to connect into a larger reroute. So we're going to be working on a section that's about 400 feet long. Today is going to be mostly about clearing the corridor. So we're going to be using hand saws, we're going to be using loppers, and we're going to be getting all the vegetation out of the way so that we have a clear corridor that we can then start working in and reconstructing the new section of trail.
I am a senior citizen, by the way. I know I don't look it.
All right, I think we can.
Does that get you an extra break?
Yeah. George gets as many breaks as he wants. George is allowed to take as many breaks as he wants. So, all right. I think with that, let's start heading up the trail.
Yeah, honor the donor. We made him a sign at the workshop.
Oh, yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
Up here, but we bought a house in 2017.
Oh, nice. Where are you from originally?
New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Well.
It's the proper knot for a 7 5/8 head.
Right now, you can see a line of pin flags through the woods. That's the line of the trail. And the first thing we're going to do is clear all the vegetation. So we're getting branches, sticks, all of this stuff that's in that kind of corridor that the new trail will be in is going to have to go.
I never really felt like I wasn't kind of connected with like doing this kind of things. Always just kind of felt like it was part of me just because of it always being present in my life, to just like my vacations were camping. So like that's what I picture it as, is like it's not even work to me really, or like weird to be outside. It's just kind of natural for me. A lot of people don't realize that they're impacting it just from their everyday like existence when they're on the trails, definitely. So making sure that you're being respectful of everything around you is one of the things that I take seriously about when I'm outside, definitely. And I think younger people, older people, everybody should be taking that into account when they're outside, definitely. All geared up now.
6 there.
All right.
There.
So throughout high school, over the summers, I used to work for our local conservation corps. And then when I graduated, I came up to Vermont for about half a year for their conservation corps. Then I went back home and started college, and I didn't really have time to do conservation work anymore. But I had come across a post where they were looking for team leads for a week for Monadnock. And so I was like, a week is better than not at all. And so I came up, had a great experience. It was so much fun. I enjoyed the people. And so ever since, I've always just come back and said yes whenever they were looking for us to come.
I think one of the common misconceptions in hiking is that the trails kind of just appear and that they are not something that's really built. The more remote and more wildernessy a trail feels, the more likely it's to feel that it's not really, it's just something that's there, kind of a natural entity. But trails are infrastructure. Just like our roads, just like our buildings, just like our water pipes. These are things that are built and maintained and need to be maintained over time to continue to be usable. And you know, the infrastructure of outdoor recreation is the trail. Almost all outdoor sports that are land-based use a trail in some form. Mountain bikers use trails, hikers use trails, skiers use trails, rock climbers use trails to get to the cliff. Everybody uses trails. So they're an important, really base piece of how we recreate outdoors. And that means they're also a base piece of an outdoor economy. The base of all outdoor tourism is based on a trail. So they're a really kind of important piece of infrastructure, and we don't do a great job maintaining them. There's a lot of ways that people can contribute to making sure that they're donating, they're paying their trailhead fees. Almost all of that goes back into trails. They're donating to organizations that maintain trails, and they're coming out and volunteering is another really good way to kind of do your part to support the infrastructure that makes the sports you enjoy possible.
Beautiful.
All right.